Finally, daily quests are here in the Walken app, offering you both high rewards, including even an item loot box, but also high risk of doing the wrong quests and losing value and your hard-earned Walkens on the way. You want to learn more about daily quests, a strategy on how to get the most of your quest week, and also how to avoid the biggest mistakes that can cost you your profit? Then this video is for you. But first, if you don't know what Walken is, it's a mobile crypto game where you can literally earn money for walking. You can do it on your way to work or doing cardio in the gym. All you need is your phone and 2 healthy legs. So this move to earn game combines both, creating a nice side income and the motivation for getting a better lifestyle that supports your physical and mental health. You can download the app in the App Store or Google Play Store. The further you progress in the game, the more you earn. And if you want to have a quick start to boost off your account, use this code at signing up to get some juicy bonus. After the sign up, you not only get a free Cathlete, which you can convert into a tradable NFT later in the game, but also you get 11 gems, 5 Walkens and 100 Misberries. With these you can upgrade your Cathlete on day 1 to level 2. Since the level up costs are 1 plus 3 Walkens and 7 plus 11 gems, which is in total 4 Walkens and 18 gems. So you only need to walk 7,000 steps in addition, which is a nice short Sunday morning walk. And when you have upgraded your Cathlete to level 2, it also can compete in League 2, which gets you instantly more earnings. And now let's have a deep dive into the daily quests. About 2 weeks ago, Walken introduced the daily quests with a long-awaited update. These quests are an additional way of earning all 3 resources in the game: gems, the Walken token and Misberries, that are able to give your Cathletes a boost during their competitions. Daily quests are a set of objectives that unlock on a daily basis and provide rewards when completed. Here is how it works. Every week offers a new quest week. On each of the 7 days, you get 5 new quests. Some can be accomplished quite easily in a matter of hours, while others may be a real challenge and take several days. Each quest can be completed any time before the 7 days end, meaning you don't have to do it on the day they unlock, and your progress won't be discarded. But note that you have to claim the rewards anytime during the 7 days. Because after that a new week with new quests starts, and you won't be able to access the old ones, including the rewards. In order to see the quests for the week, you just have to click on this banner here. And now let's have a closer look to the list of quests you can get during your week. Each 7 days players will receive a total of 35 tasks, 5 unlocking per day. No quest week is the same. Some tasks may be more frequent than others. For example, the first quest each day usually is the Daily Runner quest. To complete this task you only have to log in for a required number of days in a row. So in order to claim the reward of the Daily Runner quest on day 7, you have to visit the game on every day of the past 7 days. So this is a quite easy one. But there are others that are more difficult to complete. And also quests get harder every day of a week. So, just like in life, the hardest stuff comes at the end. Other quests like the Moonwalker want you to walk a required number of steps across the week. This can be quite difficult, especially if you have a busy week and not much time for going for a walk. Similar but not the same is the Gem Juggler quest, where you have to earn a number of gems, but these can not only come from walking, but also from the Wheel of Fortune, or the 5 gem bonus for walking 10,000 steps in a day. The Master of Fortune is a low one. It wants you to spin the Wheel of Fortune a number of times across the week. To complete Go-Go Cathletes, take part in the required number of competitions. Walken Rush wants you to earn a specific amount of Walkens through competitions, and so on. But the hardest quests are the ones where you have to spend your Walkens in order to level up a Cathlete, breeding one, buy Misberries or an item from the shop. Because not everybody has 5,000 Walkens and gems lying around ready to be spent, right? So you have to carefully decide whether it is worth it to complete a difficult quest or not. Therefore we need to take a look at the rewards. The daily quest week has two types of rewards. One reward you get directly from completing one of the 5 quests that roll out day-wise. These can be gems, Walkens or Misberries. Most of the time the reward is quite small, but for most of the quests you don't have to put a lot of effort in. So it is still nice to take the reward at the end of the day without having done anything special. The other reward type are the 3 jars. In order to get a jar, you have to complete all 5 quests of a day for a number of days in a week. For 3 days you get the Amber jar, for 5 days the Azure jar, and for all 7 days of quests completed you get an Amethyst jar. And here it is getting interesting, because the more days you complete all your quests, the more valuable jars you get. In order to see what you can get, just click on the info at the bottom of your daily quest screen. And here you can see that while the Amber jar has quite small rewards, for example the Amethyst jar offers a lot more. Between 100 and 300 gems, 50 and 1000 Misberries and Walkens, and a 10% chance to get an item loot box. So let's come to the tips for optimizing your rewards during a quest week. The first tip is obviously to log in every day, even if you don't have enough time to compete with your Cathlete every 6 hours. So you get the daily login reward for free, right? My second tip is to look at all the quests at the start of a new week. Then you can plan for how much quest rewards and for which jar you want to go. I would say that at least the Amber jar you get for 3 days is achievable every time, because the first 3-4 days of a quest week usually are very easy. But after that you have to consider if you can achieve a better jar and whether the rewards are worth completing the quest. For example, Misberries. Although they are not that bad at helping you getting some extra wins in, for some people they might not be worth the purchase, because they either have too many Cathletes, so they don't get a progress with their bonus, and for others they might just be too expensive for their federal reserves. The same you can say about getting an item from the shop, or for breeding and leveling up a Cathlete. Especially breeding is very complicated and unexperienced players might just lose some Walkens doing it, although the rewards of the daily quests don't cover up the losses. Also be careful with leveling up a Cathlete, because at the moment a level 6 Cathlete costs around 650 Walkens, and a level 7 one is about 10% higher, around 700. So the 200 Walken costs for leveling up are just not worth it if you plan to sell that cat in the near future. Also, I would not level up Cathletes over level 8 with max stats of under 75, because then you want to go for level 10 and compete in League 5, and this is quite challenging with a low stat cat. You will lose a lot more than in League 4. So a good strategy sometimes is to just wait with leveling up or breeding or buying berries till you are in a quest week that wants you to do exactly that. Remember, every week is different, so you should do expensive stuff when you're getting a reward for it. Sometimes procrastination is the way to go. If you are able to, go for the Amethyst jar on the 7th day of a quest week, because it has a chance of 10% to get an item loot box, and this is definitely worth trying it. However, don't sell your Cathletes or buy something you absolutely don't need in order to achieve it. Okay, my last tip for you guys is actually for buying a Cathlete. Consider buying Cathletes with different max stats in every category, in strength, endurance and speed, because some quests might want you to participate in a number of marathons, urban runs or sprints, or even to win them. So having a pool of good Cathletes for every type of competition is finally a good idea. So that's it for the video. If you want to stay updated about the latest news on the Walken app and also get the best strategy tips in order to optimize your earnings with Walken, subscribe to the channel. See you!